Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Hope everybody can hear me okay. All right, so how's everybody doing today? We are back on my Slumber Island. Doing a little bit more work. I did some work off screen. This will probably be the video that goes up tomorrow or Friday. But yeah, I worked on Hyrule Field a little bit. I finally got those vine chairs I didn't have for some reason I had never crafted before. But yeah, I got to work on my my Hyrule Field here. We got a new path. Of course, I had to delete one of my little pathways for my main island. Again, kind of lame that you have to do that. It's not my favorite. I hate that. But yeah. Of course, we have all the guardians that I had previously laid out, but now we have it like full on decorated. And this is again inspired by both Breath of the Wild and many other games. You could have Ocarina or, you know, stuff like that. Of course, you have the Silent Princesses placed all about, and kind of broken down walls and different little ancient relic things that you'll find, particularly in Breath of the Wild. If you look at Hyrule Field, there's like a lot of broken down buildings and stuff. But I didn't make it too big, you know, because we're gonna try to put a lot of different little areas from Hyrule around here. So yeah, again, my building of this video will be live probably tomorrow. But yeah, we got the little seat over here where Link could do some cooking. Or I did not mean to do that. Let's place that back. Dang it. More guardians, and of course this leads up to Hyrule Castle, and that was my last video that's out. That is up on my channel. We did the base of Hyrule Castle, and in my Hyrule Field video I did do some more decorating on the outside of it. Of course, we have some weaponry and, you know, soldiers and stuff staging things like a true castle. I did go back after I made that initial video, my last build video, and I actually took the castle in on either side by one square, just because I felt like it was a little too big. So I did bring it in by one square each on either side, just to, you know, have a little bit more room. And so it's not exactly like the video, but yeah, I fixed it. I fixed it before I started working on Hyrule Field. But I figured today, for my live, we will continue over this way. And where Lon Lon Ranch ruins are in Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom, I believe, we're gonna actually make an Ocarina of Time Lon Lon Ranch. So again, this is going to be kind of going through various time periods of Hyrule. This way will eventually probably be Gerudo, and up at the top I'm probably going to move the Lost Woods up there, maybe. I know the Faron Woods are supposed to be for Breath of the Wild again down here, but if you've followed Legend of Zelda, you know that everything moves around and it's slightly different every time, and it's very weird and discombobulated and confusing timeline for sure. So yeah, I think we're going to continue, and that's why I don't have my I'm not going to do the webcam right now, because I will be recording this for another video, because I'm recording, you know, the continuation of all of this. I think we're going to do the Temple of Time down here. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of space. We might even be able to do Elden and Lanayru over here. Potentially. We'll see. At least have little, like, nods to it, you know. If we can get it going correctly, I think we can do that. I might actually start with the Temple of Time down here. We're gonna have a whole lot of space over here, though. Let me look at my little map that I have of Hyrule. I think I have it. Yeah, we have it. So, of course, we're working on Central Hyrule right now. And eventually we're gonna do Gerudo. You know, the Temple of Time is kind of around there with Faron and Necluda and all that. This is, of course, you know, the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom map. But I'm going to try to do Lanayru kind of like right off of here. Now, if you scroll in to that map, you can see the Lon Lon Ranch ruins kind of right there. But again, I want kind of Ocarina of Time Lon Lon Ranch. I actually kind of want it to be functioning, if that makes any sense. So, let's first and foremost, let's fill this in really quick. I don't know if we'll need this little water inlet or not. I don't think we will. And like I said at my last live, I have issues with kind of spacing and sizing things, so I'll probably have to go back and fix certain things, kind of like what I did with the castle, of making it slightly smaller. Because when I came back and logged in to start making Hyrule Field, I saw how big the space was they had created for the castle, and I was like, on the map, I was like, that doesn't leave me a whole lot of room for other builds. So we don't really need, you know, to be that big. It's like, so let me condense this just a little bit. And I feel like we should probably leave a little bit of the beach and kind of have a potentially a Wind Waker nod. We don't really have a boat that kind of looks like that or anything, but we might be able to create a Wind Waker nod down here at the beach. We'll see. It bugs me that you can't fully close that in. And I am going back and looking at some reference images and stuff. And the Temple Time's kind of up on a on a hill. So let's see what we can get going. See how far we want to push this. Go down here. And I'm kind of just winging it, and this does leave me like a lot of room. But again, this might be kind of more of a my own interpretation of how all the different Hyrules kind of come together. Of course I would do that. More of just kind of a love letter, I think. While trying to be accurate to the canon, I guess. As close as I can get. Can that's still a good amount of space. I feel like we could probably... I don't know, I feel like we could probably move that over. I'm already making mistakes. Oh, dang it. I feel like as I say this, I feel like it would probably benefit me. These controls have still got me weird. To go ahead and just get my pathway laid out the best that I can do it. Trying to make the pathway kind of interesting. Not super uniform or anything. Just keep putting it in the same spot. Turn around. There we go. How's it going? Just mindlessly laying down pathways, so... Pretty good. How about yourself? And I am streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, so if I start talking to another comment section. We're going to get rid of that. As I said before, I question whether I want to stick around streaming on Twitch, because it's just a bunch of bots asking you to buy artwork for some reason. And I am over it. This looks very, Zelda pathing anyway, to me. I almost downloaded, someone's link to the past stuff, but I was like, that's a little too, pixelated, and that would be if I was going for a very niche, only link to the past look. So, I figured this path, which I'll have to get the code for, put on the screen. I think I got it off of Pinterest, so I do have my Pinterest linked, because that's how I usually do my Dang it. My designing stuff, I'll go and get all the stuff that I need through there. All of my pathing, at least, so. And laying down the pathing first kind of gives me a good, clean base, an area of kind of what I need to be doing and where things need to go. Alright, so we have our path going down this way. So I definitely think our Temple of Time is going to go down around here. We're gonna go ahead and get some trees going. Don't know if I'll do the bamboo yet. Not yet. Again, we might do some Toon Link stuff. Just realized this is the first week without having Fallout to watch. I think I should stream 76. I used to play 76 a lot, but Fallout has been very good this season. If anybody was watching it, I used to love building in Fallout 76. I haven't played it in too long. Kind of sad about that. Feel like I need to get back into it. Now, the Temple of Time is kind of up on a slight cliff type thing. It's not too crazy or anything, it's kind of on a slope. Which we'll definitely have to go get a little bit of a slope there. Build this up. I wish we had more ruined walls. We do have, like, you know, some ruined stuff, but I feel like we could do with a little bit more. Let me go over to Lloyd here and grab what I need from him. I feel like we need a bridge too, but I feel like Lanaroo would be a good place for that. Let's see. I may do want it kind of from the side, but then I'm gonna have to change my path just a little bit. It's not terrible. Let's work with that. This is just going to be kind of a small little Temple of Time thing anyway. We're not making super big builds or anything like that. I feel like I should kind of move this further down. See, this is what happens. You gotta build it and then destroy it. I wish you could just pick up and place the bridges and inclines. Why'd I have to keep going back to Lloyd to get them built? No, not a bridge. Alright, let's build this a little further down, I think. You can make it a little bit bigger, clearly. That is not what I want to do. Come on now. Hi, how's it going? I feel like... Should I put it this way, or should I put it the other way? Leading up the other way, I don't know. That's a little bit better. We want it like all broken down and stuff. I mean, that's kind of the gist of what we're going for. So I do wish we had some more broken down buildings and whatnot. That would be so much cooler. Where's the ruined pillar? There it is. I wish this wall was kind of more broken. I don't know, I might put that down there. Let's put some kind of trees and stuff growing up. Oh, I should have did the little hack with the tree. I guess we'll do a little bit of a kind of a area to put our little statue. Come on, man. I guess I should have laid this down before I put the arches and all that up. Yeah, we'll make it work. How are you doing, Hazel? Dang it. Right now we can fill that in. I go scroll all the way down here for the Zelda stuff. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, we can do Kakariko Village. I didn't think about that. Perfect. All right, let's get... Obviously, we need some silent princesses up here. There most certainly is room. Don't tell me that. Do some of these walls down here, maybe. Isn't there a broken one? Isn't there a broken pillar? I swear there is. I feel like that would be down or up here with all the I swear there was a broken pillar. Do I not have it? Now I have to confirm. I can never remember. There is. And why don't I have it? It's a DIY. And why haven't I made the DIY? And I feel like... Wait, hang on. Thing is, you can't use anything on Slumber Islands. You have to go all the way back. One moment. How do I not have this? We're gonna have to wake up and we're gonna have to come back. Because... Oh boy. I swear I had every single item in the game. I know I have the recipe for it. Just like the vine legs, or the vine seats, but they're legs now for the guardians. I guess I had never actually crafted it before. Which is wild to me. That in 6 years I had not crafted one single vine bench. I guess I didn't need it. Most of my base islands have been kind of city or town core, so I haven't really used the vines. I swear I've picked some up from... Oh, sorry, Roach. I swear I've picked... Anyway, I swear I've picked them up from Treasure Islands, though. How weird. See, yep, there it is. And we don't have any vine. Side quest, guys. Side quest. We need vines. I swear I've picked this up before. So this needs... This should be available. I have vines around my island. You know what? What am I doing? Who the hotel. I'm not going to... This is stew, isn't it? Oh, T-bone. You know, whatever. Walk around my island, sure. I swear I have some extra vines back here. I am not getting off the island to go get more vines. Dang it! I just need one anyway. I just need to craft one and then it'll be available. Where are all the vines? I know I have vines. I know I placed vines here. I know I'm not going crazy. Well, there's one. Do I have extras? Is that the only one? Sacrificial vine. All right. I've really thought about getting rid of my cryptid town anyway, so... Oh, there's another one over here. We'll get another one just in case. Go ahead and yoink that there. Thank you. Thank you. And now this pathway is different because I had to download it for this Hyrule Island. So it's not the gravel that it once was before. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Biscuit. Excuse me. We have business. Can't stop to talk, Biscuit. I love you, though. You're a little cinnamon roll of a boy. No more roaches. Oh. Excuse me. Alright. Broken pillar. Give me... Oh, I have never had you before is astonishing to me. It's very weird. Alright. Time to go back. I don't think I need anything else. I think I have everything else. I swear. Watch me need something else. I haven't done like a natural or, you know, eroded island, so I haven't really had a need for the broken vine furniture. I know that I had all the recipes to it. I guess I've never crafted it before. But, you know, whatever. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the live. If you're enjoying, remember to like and subscribe. I go live at least once a week. And please be sure to check out any of my videos that I have currently available. We are working on my Hyrule multi-Zelda game-inspired Slumber Island here. Alright. Broken pillar acquired. Much like the vine seats. I have to set the day a little earlier. So we can do that. Yeah, that's nice. All right. Definitely need some broken pillars with these regular ones. Scroll all the way down. There it is. Let's put another one right here. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a broken one. bull. Come on. There we go. Much better. There's like the mossy rocks and stuff. Oh, we have vines that we can actually... Perfect. That'd be so much cooler. Oh, you can pick the different types of weeds to put out. That's kind of cool. I did not know that. Alright, well we have our little double time going here. It's turning out pretty well. Do say so myself. A little quick build here, but... add some more pillars here to kind of cover the wall a bit. is there nothing? What? I knew there was room. Don't tell me there's not room. Love. Perfect. All right, let's do some minor decorating around the sides here. How do I not have... This would be really good for Kikariko Village, but this might actually work here too, though. And we can put one. That's fine. Maybe we should have another broken pillar down here or something. Kind of wish we had some ruined fencing. That would be really cool. It's just too clean. If that was like ruined, that would look really cool. Definitely need Wheatfield. Wheatfield is always such a good filler. Such an excellent filler. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully well. I feel like we could do a little Wind Waker nod down here. I don't know how, but I feel like we could do kind of like a little stone pathway. I feel like that could be like really fun. I don't know. What do you guys think? Again, this is going to be kind of a amalgamation of different various Zelda games, and I want little nods to at least everything, like I did with the Castle Town and Link to the Past. I do feel like we're going to need some more pathing and stuff. I did find somebody who actually made the little magic 8-ball looking thing from Link to the Past. If you know, you know. And I almost downloaded it. Let's get one of these out so I can pick it back up. So we have it in our recently found stuff so that I could just kind of drop stuff. Literally just want it in between these two. Is it gonna let me? Probably not. What's stopping it? Who knows? We'll just push that like in the middle there. Like that's a broken down piece of something. I do want to add one of the Zonai things. Maybe we can add it down here. Since that's kind of where you came out at. This is the Temple of Time. Do we kind of want it right here? Hang on. Yeah. Kind of makes more sense, doesn't it? I'm using this little like clover pattern that is standard because again I don't want to delete too many patterns that I have. I already had to delete a couple from my main island and I'm not happy about it. Thank you, Hazel. I appreciate that. Just kind of fill this area in with some weeds. Dare we use another goddess statue? You can. This is a Slumber Island, though. Oh, Doritos. Oh, that's cute. That I feel like that kind of takes away from the one up there. I mean, I'm not laying down full-on pathing. Where my house is which now I'm realizing isn't full-on center. We'll deal. We'll deal. And I need to change Dreamyland to Hyrule, obviously. But, yeah, that's technically supposed to be Hyrule Center. And where we are right now, we're making the Temple of Time just down here. It's not going to be fully on, you know, canonically accurate, but we'll go back up here. We're going to try to do Lon Lon Ranch right around here, too, I think. Probably do a small little nod to Lanaroo right here. And try to finish the waterway that goes around the castle. We need to add a few bridges. And then all the way up here on this side will be Elgin and Goron City and stuff like that. I want to see as much. Yeah. Yeah, I've already got my island. It's my cryptid island, and I want to redo it, but that's why I'm like just taking advantage of the Slumber Island, because I feel like I could do this without villager houses. But I mean, that would be really cute to do like Kakariko Village with all the villager houses. That would make way more sense. I don't know if I'm going to do Kakariko Village because of that. I think that you could still probably do it, but I'm going to bypass it to do kind of Goron City and Gerudo and the Lost Woods. Gerudo's going to be on the other side, and the Lost Woods are going to be on the other side. But, I mean, you could definitely tweak it for your main island for Hyrule and have, you know, where is it? The Rito Village. Yeah, that is a task. That is a task. But my video for completing Hyrule Field with the Guardians, that'll be up tomorrow. Probably late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. But yeah, my video up of how I did Hyrule Castle and Castle Yard, Courtyard is already up and on my channel, so make sure you like that. You can go watch that. And I'll have to do a whole separate video of doing the inside of my house. I have not done that yet. But yeah, we'll have to finish all around here. I think we've done it for the Temple of Time, though. A small little nod to the Temple of Time, at least. Yeah, clearing your whole island is just crazy work, man. I feel like this is another area where you can put a little campfire for Link. I want to say this is a safe spot in game anyway. Very close to it, at least. Throw a rock out. Might as well, you know. We'll go ahead and put a little safe spot campfire type of deal down, but let's put a rock in here just to kind of fill space. that up and kind of move it more this way. All right, now we have a little Link campfire save space. I feel like we could possibly fit, let's see. Maybe a tiny nod to Faron Woods down here. The Lost Woods are gonna be up and to the left. I do feel like we could do something with Wind Waker. Just like a little nod, I feel like. I mean, we don't have a boat that really looks Wind Waker-y, but I feel like we could figure it out. I definitely feel like we could figure out Wind Waker. Alright, we're gonna have to fill in the rest of this. I think the Temple of Time, or Temple of Time Ruins, is good to go. Now we're gonna try to fit in Lon Lon Ranch. Right around here, I think. Right next to the castle a little bit. I'm gonna have to start setting up my path, though. That's what we need to do first and foremost. What is your, Hazel, what's your island theme, though? Do you have a theme? Kid core, norm core. I keep doing that core. But anything like that? Like anything theme-wise? Oh, why do I keep doing that? I hate the, different controls. I do have a few people watching here. What's everybody's island theme currently, if you have one? I'm very curious. And what's everybody's favorite theme to make your island, if you have one? Where do we want? I definitely want kind of like the ranch log. Where do we want this to go to? I don't want it too big. I want it to be something, you know. I want to kind of put the dirt path under here. Well, now I want to do kind of a little Kakariko Village nod. I don't know where to put that, though. We might do some terraforming in between areas just to kind of build stuff up and block stuff out, I think. Push it more this way. Not like that. Let's just fill that in. All right. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, I mean, we could do that. I don't want it that far off. I feel like we're skipping a whole... Come on. I feel like we're skipping a whole section there. Zelda, please. There we go. Create more of a dynamic path. I don't like how it's like so straight right there. No, wrong buttons. This does kind of look like it matches a little. It'd be really cool if I knew how to remember not to switch for the wrong ones. What? yeah, we're gonna have to leave the gap. I forgot. You have to you're gonna have to put it underneath. I do want to do that. And repeating. I'm not going for like full-on accuracy. We're having fun with this. It's a fun build. It's a fun little dedication. Add some more trees back here to kind of break stuff up a little bit. Okay, well, we definitely want the horses. Let's grab these so that we can put them back out. Now, also, for sure, all right, let's look at something really quick. I feel like that is kind of giving Lon Lon Ranch a little bit. Where is the pavilion thingy? There more certainly is room. Don't lie to me. Alright, we also need hay. Where is the hay? Where are those hay bales? There's the pumpkin one. That could be cute. Where's the plain one? I feel like I blew right past it. It's a seat. Never mind. It's a seat. That's right. Okay. Is there... We have to put out milk. For obvious reasons. I wish we had cows to put out. That would be fantastic. I know that we don't. And that kind of sucks. Where are the bottles at, too? Yeah, perfect. All right. I feel like there could be a Lon Lon Ranch sticker that I need to get. Pick those up for now. Hang on. We'll put them back out. You can't place anything in there? Thought for sure you could place something in there. Well, that's lame. Yeah, Lon Lon Railroad's just gonna be just, you know, small, cute little build, I think. I feel like this horse looks more like Epona a little bit. I wish I could go a little bit closer. Why isn't that going a little bit closer? That is so lame. What else can we add here? Probably not too much. Clothesline could be cute. Ooh, wait. I have an idea. Where is it? How could I forget? We need a windmill. That's further down, I know it is. Did I just pass it again? Aha! Oh, and a green silo. Let's put the silo back here. Had one or two. Add a few more little decorative bits here. Almost forgot about the decayed trees. Just extend the pathway a little bit, and I think we might be done with our 2 builds for the night. Extend the pathway that way a little bit. And I... the wrong thing again. Welcome back, welcome back. Let's put another tree right here. Where is the crate? Definitely put some farm wood over here, and maybe... I think you could put out a tool. For sure. Put that under there. The little footprints there. Might as well. That's kind of cute, though. Thank you. Appreciate it. We might extend the path down this way a little bit. I don't know. We'll put some rocks around here just to be a placeholder to see where the pathway is going to go this way, maybe? All right, I don't want to overdevelop it. This is just kind of like a small section. So, I think we might be... Yeah, just another tree. Kind of fill in the gap right there that way. Yeah. Another decayed tree right there. Of course, we're gonna have to fill in more over here, but for the time being... And I do kind of want to do, like, the Mario pipe back down here. Yes, I do, Hazel, for sure. I do kind of want to do Link to the Past, Mario pipe, kind of, like, back behind here to go maybe into the basement of the house to have the Link to the Past nod where you fall in and you have to get your uncle. I really kind of want to do that, and it's probably going to be because it usually was on the castle grounds. So you had to find, like, you had to move a rock. So we're gonna go ahead and place like a placeholder rock. Where's that other rock? Did it not save? Like this garden rock right here. And then eventually, we're not gonna do it yet. There's gonna be a Mario pipe we're gonna put behind this. And actually put the rock on the other side. The pipe's gonna go down into the basement, and that's gonna be like a Link to the Past little nod. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out eventually. These rocks kind of look like potatoes. Is it just me? I feel like they look like potatoes. All right, I think we're done for tonight. Let's do a little bit of a final walkthrough here. Of course, we're starting off our rest of our Hyrule build off to the right of Hyrule Castle and Field. If we go down to the bottom first, we have our little Temple of Time. Broken down, kind of ruined, as it were. Of course, we have silent princesses kind of dotted everywhere, and there's usually little save points all around, so we kind of have to have a little save point for Link. This is also kind of where he popped out, so we gotta have we have to have the little gate thing here, and we'll have a Wind Waker little nod here eventually, I think. We'll put one there. But for right now, we'll go up here to our little platform area, little slope, where we have the ruins of the Temple of Time. You have your little goddess statue here. Trade in your heart for heart pieces, for stamina or more hearts. And if we go back down this way and go up this way, I didn't have the heart to do the ruins of Lon Lon Ranch, or the ranch ruins. I wanted an actual Lon Lon Ranch. So here we are at Lon Lon Ranch. And of course we have Lon Lon Milk. That actually has the cow on it too, which is very similar to the Lon Lon Ranch cow, which is freaking great. It's great. Some milk bottles, and I wish we had some cows to put out, but we have horses. And this one is the closest. I mean, if we had a blonde mane, that'd be very... Or, I mean, Epona, it's close. It's close enough to Epona, I think. And here's our small little Lon Lon Ranch build. And we'll keep going that way around with the small amount that we have. And maybe right here is probably going to be Lanayru. And at the very top, we'll have Goron, the Gorons. That is going to be for the next adventure. For sure. But thanks everybody for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the 2 little builds we did. Temple of Time and Lon Lon Ruins. I'll probably turn these into speed build videos, but those will be out soon. My Hyrule Field video will probably be out tomorrow, of me creating that. So please make sure to like and subscribe. I do my lives at least once a week. I'll try to do more lives if people like them. And I try to upload once or twice a week for speed build videos. Gotten back into Animal Crossing. I used to do Dreamlight Valley and I do Palia and stuff like that. But right now, I'm kind of really into the Animal Crossing stuff now. You know, back again. For our little Slumber Islands and whatnot. So please make sure to like and subscribe and check out my stuff that I already have available. And thank you so much for sticking around tonight and watching these little builds. I'm having a ton of fun making a little Hyrule Slumber Island. Thanks for joining, Hazel. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining, everyone. You guys have a lovely, amazing night. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.